Hey y'all, it's your girl Sil, and I'm here with Taylor.
Hey, it's your girl Taylor Eve. How are you guys doing? We out here in DC.
Yes, so we're gonna get right into it. So, for those of us who don't know who you are, who is Taylor Eve?
Taylor Eve is just a big ball of energy. She's from Brooklyn, New York. She's on the come up. She's just live and just out here really and on her grind. So I mean, I'm just bringing a whole bunch of different energy to wherever I'm at. So that's really like who Taylor Eve is.
So what does it mean for you to like be a part of like artistry and be a creative and to be from like Brooklyn, that area of like NY, having so many big hitters like from that area in general?
Yeah, it's basically like being a creative is just a way for me to express, just for me to get different messages across. Also using music as a platform to open up doors to different things and different business ventures and just different artistic values in myself too. So I'm really happy that music has been able to tap me into different elements and different parts of myself. So, and also being from New York too and having so many heavy hitters coming from New York, I have such big shoes to fill, but I'm just really excited that I'm able to be on this journey. It's the journey's not easy, but I've seen it done. I have, there's people from Brooklyn who have become successful and lived out their dreams and really have been huge models for us on the come up. So I'm just here to kind of just fill those shoes and kind of just make my mark as well.
Definitely. So when did you know that like music was something that you wanted to pursue? It's like, this is what I want to do. I know I can make a career out of it.
Yeah. Well, actually that would be recently.
Okay.
When it comes to entertaining and dancing and just wanting to be like extra, that was when I was really young. I wanted to be like a New York Knicks Kid City dancer.
Yes.
I just wanted to be out there, but I could never really like do a split or nothing. So I knew I wasn't gonna get it. So I was like, But when it comes to music, I've always been musically inclined.
Yeah.
But professionally recording, that took place like 2.5 years ago, and like really taking that step. But I was always throughout in middle school, high school, everything. I was choirs and vocal coaches and just doing different things that involve music and singing. So it was always there. So.
Yeah. So, like, what are a couple of the things that you kind of have your hands in? Like, I know, like, your artistry, but, like, what are some other things that you may want to, like, venture into in the future?
Oh, yes, girl, I'm glad you asked. So, really, besides music, I'm really trying to take a business standpoint as well. So, for me, I've been more so, researching into stocks and different things as far as a business, taking, like, the entrepreneur route, looking into different businesses, too, that can help double and triple like whatever money I'm making at the same time. I'm trying to figure out like really different things. So, and that's really outside of music. I'm like, music is something that I'm passionate about, something that I love doing for fun. But what is something that's going to challenge me? What is something that I can do? What is something that I can learn? So I'm reading a whole bunch of different books and just trying to tap into different like business mindset. I'm really trying to take this Jay-Z approach. Brooklyn, we holding it down. So, I'm just really trying to. It's a marathon. So that's definitely that. What else? Acting is another thing. There's different acting gigs that are coming up out the blue, surprisingly, and really just different things like that. So kind of just getting my feet wet with everything. So.
That's great. So if you could work with 3 artists in the future, what would be your top 3 artists that you would want to work with?
Top 3? Okay, one would be Drake, for sure. Beyonce, Cardi B. Those are my 3.
Oh, that was quick, girl.
Yes.
You didn't have no time to think about it.
No, because
everybody else had a minute. They had to take some time.
I was like, cool. Like, I just want to be with the best. So if I could work with those people, that's definitely a dream come true. So I was just like right off the dome. Like,
yeah. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so like let's get to really know Taylor Eve. So like, what is something that a lot of people do not necessarily know about you?
What don't y'all know about me? Oh my gosh. I'm actually like very indecisive with a lot of things. I guess that's one thing y'all don't know about me. Like I will say one thing and the next, I don't know. I'm just really indecisive. Second thing is I love listening to songs in the Chipmunk version than the regular version.
The Chipmunk version.
Yeah, like I don't know why I got hooked onto that when I was younger, but I would listen to songs in the Chipmunk version. It's just like cool. I don't know. That's another thing I don't know.
Yeah.
And maybe a third thing would be I'm expecting a baby. No, I'm playing. I just
like her body is snatched.
I wanted to throw that in there. Y'all can remix that. That could be like a little PR stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm always thinking about. But no, those are really something. So yeah.
Okay, great. So other than that, like where does the inspiration for a lot of like your music come from and your songs come from?
Yeah, well, just really from a place of experience, 100%. From my first song, Like You, that's a real story as far as the relationship and being cheated on and being all that stuff. So that's really where that stemmed from. Also, when it comes to mood and like if I want to be in a party vibe, I'm like, yo, I need to make a song that I want to hear at this place or at that place. So I just try to tap into different elements and like different vibes as to what I want to kind of portray in a song or like make. So that's really been my vibe. I just go with vibes. I'm like, what am I feeling? Do I want to do like Afrobeat? Do I want to do like something in the club?
Really, you know what I mean? Right now, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and my good friend here, Khadijah, she's always putting me on to Afrobeats and different things like that too. So I have different influences that are around me. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
So speaking of like more current things, like who would you say is like your top 2 artists like currently like right now?
Oh, top 2 artists that like my faves.
You know, it's so many projects that have been put out. You know what I mean? It's different vibes from other projects that have been put out too. So like, you know, like what are you listening to? Like what are your top 2?
That's a great question. Okay, low key, I would just put on to Billie Eilish. I hope I'm saying her name right, but she has been dope. My Strange Addiction, I be bumping that like. My strange addiction. Like I really fuck with that. So she's somebody that's like on my radar right now. What else am I listening to? Cause I'm just like.
There's so much.
I don't know.
There's just so much out.
Yeah, there's so much out. But I'm gonna say Billie Eilish. I love Roy Woods. I've always been a big fan of Roy Woods. He's under OVO.
Yes.
Really holding down for Serrano. Who else? Oh, girl, I'm about to back the whole. But anyways, but yeah, I think. Yeah, I'll just say those 2 for right now.
So what do you have out right now? Like what are some things that people should be paying attention to? What are your recent projects that you have going on?
So my most recent project is my latest release called Everything. That was released in February. It's summertime. I was really like taking my time to like really create new music and seeing what direction I wanted to go to after releasing my first project in December and then the single in February. But this summer I'll definitely be releasing more music too, so I'm excited for that. So, but definitely check out Everything, Like You. Those are like my top 2. Like everybody really like always gives me good feedback on those, but definitely check out the whole EP as well and kind of see what you vibe with, because there's so many different vibes on the EP.
Definitely. So where can we find you? Where can everyone find you and find updates on what's going on in your life and the new things that you're working on?
Yeah, you guys can find me on all social media platforms at Taylor Eve. You guys can also find my music on all streaming platforms. Just search Taylor Eve. My latest single is called Taylor, so it's not gonna be that hard. And yeah, I'm gonna just try to figure out more ways to connect with more people in different ways outside of those 2. Okay.
It's DC, you know, that's how it goes.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's okay. It's okay. We all want our camera time too.
Right.
But yeah, so I mean, that's where you can find me.
Okay, great. Are there any last minute things that you want to say before we're gonna wrap it up?
Show love, show gratitude, and just tap into who you are. Go for it. Don't give up, and stay prayed up. That's really what I want to say.
Yeah. Y'all heard it here first. It's your girl Still, Taylor Eve. Stay prayed up. Don't forget, be sure to check her out. Yes. I'm still with MOBoombox, and you heard it here first.
Thank you.